How boring was Spa? Is Lando Norris done? Find out next. Race sucked.
Welcome to the United States of Formula One. Follow us for more F1 coverage. Now your hosts, Nicky and Cookie. Take it away, boys.
Welcome to the United States of Formula One. I'm your host, Cookie.
Nicky.
And we are here to bring you the most exciting, the most riveting, the race recap heard round of the world.
It was exciting. The sprint. Now, did you wake up for the sprint? Because I did.
Okay.
And I didn't go to bed till 2 a.m. So it was rough.
6 a.m. Eastern time on Saturday. So no, I did not.
Yeah. Well, should just.
You told me you did, and I got to
did,
give you some props on that. That's pretty awesome. He is a highly devoted man.
Well, we put, last week we put some coin on your race sprint winner. We put some coin on him quite early, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know, it might have been Monday before the race. So, Max basically is the sprint king of the world.
There's been 21 sprint races since they started doing this sprint format in occasional races since 21. So 21 races since 21. He's won 12 of them.
57%.
He did that in his head.
Really quickly.
I know he did.
Yep.
It's like 57.1. So damn near 60%. 6 out of 10 times.
57.4 actually.
He is
studying.
He is going to win it. So, it's funny. We knew he was dominant, but I had no idea he was this dominant in sprints, and we made that wager without knowing it.
Yep.
Had I known that, maybe we would have put a little bit more on it.
Well, next time we will. There's more sprint races.
I woke up to a text from him, but I won't say exactly what it said, and then I checked my DraftKings account.
And bam!
It was in there. It was in there.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to swap from DraftKings.
Ooh, to what?
You'll just have to find out.
I love it.
I have some ideas of a place I want to start putting some wagers. I think the odds are better.
We might have a promo code for it. It might be USF1.
We'll get into that. So anyhow, it's not, when you're getting the grid for the sprint, it's not qualifying. It's a sprint shootout, which I love.
Yeah.
I love the sound of that, a sprint shootout.
Shootout. And if you're new, the first 8 people only get points. It's
Yes.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Very simple, a lot easier to understand than the race itself. But I do like in the full race, when you're getting 25 for the win, is to drop down to 18 for second, because that's a big deal.
Yeah.
It gives you a reason to battle. Whereas in the sprint, if you're in second place, you're like, I don't want to push it. I'm going to get 1 less point than him. What's that matter? But that's 7 points in the actual race.
Huge.
That's a big boy.
Yeah.
That's a big boy.
And Piastri actually took the pole for the sprint shootout. And as you can see, number 2, Max Verstappen, had passed him. And where did he pass him? Turn 5. Caught that slipstream, went right past him. Piastri was a little upset.
He was. He was kind of, I was talking to Boogie about this, the cameraman off camera. He thinks he's starting to show a little bit extra emotion out there. Mm-hmm. I think it's a little negative. I think he needs to hone that in a little bit. I think he's going to, it's easy to win, but if you start losing and having some things not go your way, there are ways to handle that.
I don't know. Piastri's emotion is to show no emotion at all. Even when he's angry, he's just stoic. He's the stoic master.
Keep stealing my word.
Stoic?
He keeps stealing my
If
word.
you remember, that was my word of the day from last year.
That was true. Yeah, and that one kid made fun of you that it was only 5 letters long.
Yeah,
that's right. I forgot all about that.
5th grade. I like to start from the bottom and go up.
I forgot. I will agree with you that he was stoic, and I think he still has that quiet mannerism.
Yeah.
But I think he's starting to show a little more spark. I just hope it stays on the positive side, even through loss.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't lose that much. The guy came in second.
Yeah, I know, and that's what I'm saying. Came in
So.
second in the sprint, and he's all pissy about it. And the very next day, I think he did a little better. All right, sprint results.
A couple of Haas's in there. Your favorite team.
Liam was all excited about that. He's like, how did Ocon do? I was like, who cares? He goes, what about Behrman? I go, do you want to fight?
Yeah. Well, look, your man Isaac is in there. He got a point for himself.
No, he did.
So I don't think there's anything too crazy. I mean, you got the Papayas and Max.
It's kind of what you expected. I just, for Max to make that early pass and to hold on to it. He did say, I read after that race, that he treated the entire sprint which was 14 laps, I believe.
I can't remember.
He treated it like every lap was a qualifying.
Which is smart.
He said, I had to ignore the tires. They were completely destroyed. But in order, he's basically dogging on his car. He's saying, with the car that I have and the McLaren's behind me, the only way I could hold where I was at was just to push and push.
Yeah.
Like I was running 14 consecutive qualifying laps, which the man can do. And he got us some coin. So
Thank
you for
Thanks,
that,
Max.
sir.
Appreciate you. Let's get into the regular race.
I was just going to say that.
Your winner and the most boring race of all, I won't say all time. This is my favorite track, so I'm sorry. This is my favorite track.
Yes.
It did disappoint. It disappointed a lot.
It was
very disappointing.
highly disappointing because I'm used to it. I know I brought it up. I'm used to how Singapore's been, how Monaco is, and there's just not a lot. And you talk about how much you love Belgium.
Yeah.
You love Spa.
It's notorious a rain race.
And it did.
And it rained.
So you would think the chaos would ensue.
Yeah.
And?
They didn't. They decided we waited 40 minutes for the rain to stop, because apparently we don't race in the rain anymore because it's too dangerous. So we know that Pirelli, the good thing for Pirelli, as of next year, the wet tire is gone because they're not going to use it. I don't think you'll ever see it again.
I think this is his way of pouting and saying, what's the deal? It's a little bit of rain.
Yeah.
Yes, you're spitting up a lot of moisture. It's hard to see. You got visibility issues, but that's what these guys are paid to do.
Yeah.
Is to race. And why have wet tires if you're not going to use them?
And the sun was out for 15 minutes, okay? They got the jet dryers out. Sun's out for 15 minutes, and we're still looking at the guys chilling in the paddock. It made no sense to me. It was dumb.
And then when they
caused some chaos.
When they did come out,
yeah,
there was 4 laps of safety car.
Yeah,
so it turned it into a 40-lap race instead of 44.
And we had a very exciting rolling start, which we love in F1. Rolling starts are the best. You know that first turn chaos that you love to see as a racing fan? We didn't get that. We didn't get that at all. Actually, we got no chaos. We got the most boring race of the year.
Well, and you know what?
Sorry.
You know what was very surprising to me is, as rainy as it was, every single racer finished the race.
Yeah.
There were no DNFs. And I want to digress briefly because that was a surprise going back to the sprint when Gasly had the DNF.
Ooh, DNF.
Which is the combination of he didn't even start, but then he did start 2 laps in, but then he didn't finish after he came back in after 2 laps.
Yeah.
It's the DNSF.
Poor guy.
But you would think after that, rain, chaos, everybody finishes. It just kind of shows you, did they take it easy? Is it too long of a track? Is it not?
The FIA was like, I don't know, never mind.
He is really bent up about this. And I don't know if it's because his boy Lando lost and doesn't know how to race as well.
Speaking of Lando, he took the pole. But you know what he's really not good at? Starting a race. And it showed again at Belgium. Sorry, Boogie's giving me the stink eye.
Now, we're going to preface this. He loves McLaren.
I do.
He loves Lando.
I do.
He's upset because he's hard on the guy right now because it's just frustrating to him that he has the pole, he does great, can't hold it. And then once he loses it, I don't know, did he put the effort in? You were saying that you didn't
Well, the main
think...
reason he lost is because of the rain, he lost some battery pack. Okay, so he wasn't able to defend against Piastri. But then, mid-race, smart, they put him on hard tires so that he can go to the end of the race. So he's going to have a better tire than Piastri. Is catching up, is at 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 5 seconds, back to 9 seconds because he makes a mistake. And then, I don't know, 2 or 3 mistakes. He could have been in DRS zone to actually make this an exciting race at the end. If he would have done that and maybe didn't even pass Piastri, but had a fight at the end, it would have saved the whole race. But instead, it just was a race that was boring.
So angry right now. I think he's cranky because he didn't sleep. He had to get up early for that sprint on Saturday.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some crankiness there. Speaking of Lando on the pole,
who's
that other fellow up there? That is Jenson Button.
Jenson Button.
Give you the answers to that test. So Lando is the first McLaren to get the pole.
Since 2012, which is
Belgian.
crazy. Yeah.
13 years since McLaren's been on the pole, since old Jenson Button.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Benjamin.
Wasn't that Brad Pitt?
It was Brad Pitt.
Who was also starred in your favorite movie,
Circling
F1
back.
movie.
It all circles back.
It's
Formula One movie.
I think he actually played the same character in both movies.
We're bouncing all around. So the grid.
Sorry.
Any surprise on the grid for qualifying?
Yeah, when you got both Aston Martins starting 19th and 20th, that is not surprising
Nope,
at all.
that one.
Yeah. No.
Papaya at top and ass at the bottom was exactly the way. I'd say the sandwich in the middle. Hulkenberg, I think he's kind of back to where you expect him to be.
Hamilton, Antonelli.
Yeah.
Both out in Q1.
Yeah.
That was the big story.
That was huge.
I mean, it was, yeah. Only one of those made a recovery, by the way.
And we're going to find out right now.
Ooh, okay.
Louis Hamilton.
Yep.
Moving all the way up to 7th. Now, I didn't see who was voted Racer of the Day.
Lewis Hamilton.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't ever look into that because we've decided that's the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah.
But
They've gotten it right a couple times.
That's 2 weeks in a row then.
Yeah. Silverstone, your boy, this week, Lewis, they did the right thing.
Yes. So that's, I mean, anytime you're out in Q1 and you get into the points, that's awesome to me. I mean, I know that your first couple guys that you have to pass were guys that were also out in Q1, so.
Yeah. Well, they were showing those upgrades, and to me, the upgrades didn't, I don't think that they did as well as they think that they were hoping. I know Leclerc got third, and I don't know how Max wasn't able to pass him by the end of the race, but I still think that Max was quicker, and I think the Mercedes of George Russell, not Kimi Antonelli, is still about the same as that Ferrari.
If you're going to say that Max is faster than Leclerc and he had 40 laps to prove it, and he never passed him, I don't understand that logic.
Just look at the points. Max
Well,
was
I'm just
faster.
saying in this race, Leclerc qualified third, Max fourth. They both stayed there.
Yeah.
Papaya flip-flopped, which you were super excited about. Albon and Russell flip-flopped, but you really had your boy Yuki.
Oh, he started the race in 7th. I expected him to at least finish in the points, but just showing why he should not be an F1 or even an F1 racer or even, never mind.
I was excited to see Gabe, my buddy Bortoletto, bail out Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg had an off week.
And then other points for Kick Sauber. Another week with points. Liam Lawson.
Yeah.
He should get back into that Red Bull car.
Well, this was one race, and he's been a flaming turd. Let's slow down there.
I don't know, that flaming turd is definitely Yuki Tsunoda. Pure ghastly.
Yeah. Anyhow, so you said turn 5.
Turn 5, same spot.
Lap 1, same spot that Max overtakes
Lap 4.
Oscar.
Lap 4.
Oh, that was lap
because of the safety car. But
Okay.
actually, we'll just say the start of the race lap.
Yes.
Really. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Same spot, battery pack, and he passes. And basically, he's gone after that.
So did Oscar learn something from the sprint and what was done to him by Max, and then he did that to Lando in return?
Yeah, start in second place.
Behind Lando?
Just start in second place. Verstappen started in second, and he got that slipstream and was gone.
So you're saying this race wasn't exciting. I'm seeing some excitement right away. We got rain. We got an early pass.
It's the only thing that happened.
And then
the
it was
race.
over.
No, I mean, so for the rest of the laps, and I don't know about you, I mean, they're basically concentrating on like 17th or 16th passing 17th, and you're like,
Yeah.
do you really want to watch that? 1 through 10, they started separating way too much.
Well, you looked at the intervals, and the gaps were just, at one point, when I looked at the intervals, I thought it was the full spaces because there were such gaps. I was like, oh, he's 9 seconds. I'm like, oh, behind the guy in front of him. Oh, no.
Yeah.
This is getting out of control. And it was boring enough that they didn't even have that good a radio transmission.
No, actually, where we get our radio transmission thingy-boppers, where Boogie does, they said sorry that the radios sucked so bad this week. Blame the weather.
You're usually good for at least a Hamilton, a Leclerc, a Max. Somebody gets snippy.
Yeah.
Max had a little one, but yeah, basically just you got an F-bomb here because Piastri says, I won, great. And then he's like,
He sounded just like that too.
I won.
Good job.
It was
Mega.
effing great. I feel a bit better. He said he
After
feels
yesterday.
a bit better after yesterday. You
Yeah.
finished second in the sprint.
Now you're first.
Now you're first. You get way more points. He just feels a bit better.
So the Leclerc
Gotta work on
radio,
him.
though, was the best because, the engineer's just letting them know that Max is behind him for 1.2 seconds. He's just giving him, just letting you know.
Like
you're out of DRS zone.
Yep.
Just letting you know. Maybe push a little bit more, and just leave me alone, please.
He's like, I know. You're giving me too much information.
Like, that's not a lot of information.
No. Saying he is about a quarter of a second away from getting in DRS, just letting you know, because I don't want to not tell you, and then we tell you he's in DRS, and then you get pissed because we didn't tell you ahead of time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think he was just frustrated. I mean, that's stressful.
It is, especially when you're going to be possibly on the podium, you're in third place. You don't want to, you're just trying to fight out there.
You're in a car that's been struggling off and on all season. You got the greatest racer behind you, up your ass the entire time. You're tense, and you're like, guys.
And after that, he pulled the gap. He pulled a bigger gap.
Yeah.
So. Bortoletto, and your boy, getting a little angry at your boy.
I don't think he was angry. I think he's finally speaking up. I think, and it's great. I don't think Nico would care that he's speaking up. He's basically saying, Nico, if he's not going to overtake, let me pass because I'm faster. I might have a better chance of overtaking.
Yeah, and Hulkenberg obliged rather quickly.
Right away.
Right away.
He was within like 3 or 4 turns, and he was just like, all right, buddy.
I'm faster. Here you go.
Yeah.
So, and he finished in the points.
He did. Finished 9th.
So
2 massive points.
For the kickers.
For the kicksabers.
And Piastri. Now, let's get into the topic of the day.
Do you want to?
Yes. Do you think that this championship race now is over between Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri? 16 points. You think it's over?
Okay. Had Lando held pole and finished first, he'd be down 2 points right now.
Yeah.
And this would be so exciting. I mean, you're almost tied with 11 races to go. This puts a huge gap now. So you go from 2 down to 16 down.
Yes.
Do I think it's over? No.
I don't think it's over, but I think...
I guess I don't even get to share my opinion.
Why?
I don't think it's over because there's 11 races left.
There is 11 races.
There's 11 races left, and I understand they drive the same car, and any upgrades are going to come to both of them, and they're going to handle them equally. They're both great racers. I think Oscar's handling it better, obviously, right now. There's a lot to happen. There can be... Something can happen. There can be a DNF. There can be, look at, was it Piastri spun out in Australia at the beginning of the season?
Yeah, I mean, that's because of the rain and he was on slicks, and it's been his only mistake of the year.
He's had 1 mistake out of 13 races. There's 11 more to have another one, and 1 mistake.
I think Lando has made 4 or 5 this year, though.
He made 4 or 5 this race.
You are correct. I was just trying to be nice. So
I'm sorry. I say that it's not over.
I don't think it's over either, but Lando needs to fix the mistakes on track, like now. Because if he keeps making mistakes, like smashing into Piastri, crashing in qualifying at the beginning of the year, all these mistakes, just not starting the race good enough. He's been notorious for that since last year. This is going to be Oscar's easy. Is it over? I'm glad it's a battle between my favorite team, for sure.
Yes.
I want it to be a little closer with Lando. He just needs to fix the mistakes.
And all he's got to do is win next week. Maybe Piastri finishes 3rd. He's right back in it. And then, like you said, we've been wanting that all-race battle where they're within DRS and they're overtaking each other back and forth throughout the race. That's what every F1 fan's been wanting that all season. Here's a quick little thought.
Uh-oh.
Do you think Lando's issues are related to distractions?
Like outside of racing distractions?
I'm going to say race day, who's there? Who's the bigger distraction? His mom, who they show on camera constantly?
Yeah.
Or the different supermodel side piece that he brings every week?
I mean, you would think that hopefully that supermodel was making him relax a little more.
So you're saying that his mom is a distraction?
Yes.
You're going on record right now and saying Lando Norris's mother is the reason that he's not leading?
I don't think so.
I'm just kidding. I'm teeing you up for failure right here. She
There's
seems like such
way.
a sweetheart out there.
Yeah.
They're always over and she's like a little nervous and a little excited.
Yeah. I mean, they've finishing. They just keep finishing 1-2.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm hoping Lando, fix your shit ASAP.
13th race of the season. Mm-hmm. How many times out of 13 has McLaren finished 1-2?
10?
6.
Okay, that was close.
6 times they've been 1-2.
Oh, 1-2.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I was thinking that. Okay, yeah. Jeez. I wasn't listening to you because all I'm
You're
I'm
picturing Lando's mom.
no, I know we're going to get into the next segment. I just want to skip it.
Yes.
So, I can see it on the screen.
I
It's
want to
coming.
marinate in this just for a minute. Just for a minute. Let's marinate in these picks because we were tight coming into this week. My prediction of the predictions was that I was going to spread that gap a little. I was up by 1. You're all bitchy that 1 was because of the Father's Day in Canada. So I said, I'm going to spread it. You're going to get none, and I'm going to get 2.
Yeah. Well, I'll say this. The closest prediction that I had, which was still wrong, was Lando Norris winning the race. Because Kimi Antonelli wasn't close to being in the top 6.
No.
And why I would pick Yuki Tsunoda to finish in the points. And it started out well.
After qualifying you
7th.
you look like a genius after qualifying with Norris and Yuki.
So I felt good about it.
And?
All wrong.
Beep, beep,
All
beep.
wrong.
Oh, man.
I'm going to make it up, though.
There's some extra graphics on the screen today.
Yeah. Have I gotten all... That's the first time I've gotten every single...
That's the first time either one of us has gotten an O for
Okay.
all season, so that's why you're getting the extra applause. Is that now? I'll give you a little credit. Lando gets passed. I think that's why you're so bitter toward him right now. Is he had opportunities to maybe push back.
Yeah. The most important thing for me is my predictions, Lando. Not really. I wouldn't even care. I just want him to win. But
Antonelli had no chance. Once he was out in Q1, he was done. But Yuki, yeah, it's just sorry about that.
Yuki
man.
looked good in practice. He looked pretty good in the sprint. I was like, you know what? He's going to do it.
And this prediction was before all that. It was
Why
before
wouldn't I
practice.
pick Liam Lawson again? That was dumb. Go to your prediction.
You got to change it around. Now, you gave me Piastri because we were going to go Papaya. You took Lando, so I took Piastri. Hulkenberg was my kind of token choice. I had to. I told the people I would bring him in the top 6. He did not deliver, but Alex Albon was kind of my wild card in the top 10.
You could have moved him into the top 6 because he was in the top 6.
He finished 6th.
So,
I know.
Yeah.
Is there like an applause graphic?
No, we
on
don't
mine? I'm just going to add one real quick.
Yay.
So that spreads the gap to I'm up 3 now.
3 now. But did we get? How do we do on our bonus picks?
That's what before I get into the bonus pick.
Oh wait, that was wrong too.
So this was for the sprint race that we said one of the Ferraris would be on the podium.
Yep. Now on the podium for the regular race would have been Leclerc.
Yes.
Because I don't know why I keep picking Hamilton. Leclerc has just Hamilton has not been able to outbattle him at all this year.
No.
And I don't know that I'll be able to pick him anymore. I think that's it. I
wonder if it was
6 times and he doesn't get you a point, you got to stop at one.
He had that one sprint, what was that, in China where he won? And
long time ago.
Because of that, you're just assuming he's a sprinter.
But he's not.
Just assuming he's a sprinter.
He's awesome when he has to move through from the back of the field to the front and to get into the points, which is amazing.
Yes.
But as far as like qualifying goes and just race pace, and I don't know what the Ferraris are doing, but they made him save his tires. That's why he couldn't get past Albon. So I don't know.
There's frustration there.
Yeah.
There's frustration. All right, getting into what we alluded to. Piastri up 16 points. Could have been a lot tighter if your boy Norris would have held it together. Mm-hmm. Verstappen have any chance
In the race?
in the championship?
Oh, in the championship? I don't think so.
I mean, could he go on an epic run? Could they bring an upgrade to Hungary or after summer break?
I mean, they brought an upgrade, his upgrade to give to Yuki, but Yuki doesn't know how to drive. But possibly, I mean, you can't ever count Max out, which I'm not going to, but that's a gap.
Yeah, that's a big gap.
He's going to need some love in there.
I think
some help. He's going to need help and to have great races.
He's locked up at 3. He's
I
going to
think so.
finish 3rd. Papaya's going to battle 1-2. Norris has his work cut out.
Yeah. I don't know. I would love to see Russell just for fun, but I think you're right.
I think if you're saying Russell Verstappen, I think Leclerc Russell at this point, who's going to finish 4-5 is a bigger question mark right now because Leclerc's been turning it on, and Russell was great in the first quarter of the season.
Well, I'd love to double check because I know Leclerc, this was his 5th podium of the year. He has the same amount of podiums as Max Verstappen. So I wonder how he is as far as Russell being 3rd place. And you know Leclerc is
But that's the problem with Leclerc and Russell is when they get on the podium, they finish 3rd.
Yeah.
You know, Max is going to get those victories.
It's hard to pass those papayas.
I mean, look at Mercedes, 4th and 7th. That's where they've been. They got all those points early on, and then they've been kind of kind of holding.
I'm kind of rooting now for Albon
I agree.
to pass Antonelli. I know Antonelli is my rookie, and I love him, and he's going to be a great racer. But I want Albon to pass him still, just because I like crazy things.
I agree. And when I looked last week, or after Hulkenberg and Silverstone, and where he moved up into 9th, then you're thinking, oh, can he pass Albon and Antonelli? And I was like, maybe Albon. Antonelli's a lofty goal, but the way Albon put a race together this weekend, I think Hulkenberg is going to be lucky to hold into that top 10.
Do you think Ocon could catch Hulke?
No, because he's with Haas and they're garbage.
I knew. I was just teeing that one up for him.
How did I do with it?
Nailed it, I guess.
Nailed it. All right, moving on to the team standings.
Huge. That's ridiculous.
It's hard to talk about McLaren, although off camera we both talked about how it's over. It's over, signed, sealed. McLaren has won the Constructors' Cup. Boogie doesn't agree with that. I don't know.
I don't care what Boogie agrees with at this point. That is done. Unless you have 3 races where both racers crash into each other, and I don't even know.
I think at this point, even if both of them had severe injuries and couldn't race the rest of the year, they'd bring in backup drivers into the McLaren vehicles and they'd still be able to hold that.
Yeah, no. You're the math guy, I'm not, but just looking at it, I don't see it.
No. I mean, there's going to come a point. They have more points than 2 and 3 combined. I think there's going to come a point that you're going to add Ferrari, Mercedes, and Red Bull together, and they're going to have more points than all 3 of them.
Yeah.
And that's insanity. And that's going to be very soon.
Yeah, and I mean, if you get Mercedes, I'm going to go to Mercedes, Red Bull.
Okay. That's a tight one.
You got George Russell, and luckily he was getting some help from Antonelli, and he hasn't as of late, so he's going to need that. Because Red Bull, you still only have Max Verstappen, but if he throws some wins together, getting those points, I mean, they could possibly get back. I don't see it. But
I don't, but that would be huge.
Yeah.
For Red Bull and the chaos and Horner and Max and what's he going to do, for them to finish in 3rd and pass Mercedes, him by himself.
The real race, sorry to interrupt you, the real race here is not McLaren. That race, that dog's already been gone. It's out of that horse is out of the, I can't think.
Whatever cliche you want to come up with, that's where McLaren is.
That's where they're at. They're done. The real race is going to be between the Ferrari, Mercedes, and Red Bull right now. That is it.
And I'm going to say it's more Ferrari and Mercedes. I just think you have 2 racers on each of those teams.
What if after summer break they let Yuki go and they bring in Christian Horner to race?
That would be awesome.
At this point, it doesn't matter who you put in that car. Right? They can't finish in the points.
No.
Can I come? Just get out.
Just
I'll
one
be
time.
There'll be 70 laps, and I just want to just one lap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull right back in.
Yeah, I'm good.
Same amount of points as Yuki's going to get typically.
I'm good.
I'm going to start from the pit lane.
So when we look at the bottom 5 here, your top 5 are pretty locked up. Kick Sauber, things got tightened up a little bit.
With the luckily, Bortoletto got the points.
Bortoletto did.
And then Liam Lawson got.
But Lawson got more points than him, so it tightened it up. So now they're only 2 points back. I really want Sauber to finish 6th. They can't finish 5th, but if they could finish 6th and be the best of the rest.
Yeah.
I really need Gasly and Alpine to do a little better to knock Haas down just another slot. But I think Ocon and Behrman are too strong for that.
Yeah, and I need, if poor Ollie Behrman is tied for the most races to finish 11th, which is right out of the points. I don't know who he's tied with, but that's a horrible list to be on. A worse list, though, would be Lance Stroll, the most Q1 exits of all time.
Yeah.
Oh, fun little fact.
Biggest douche.
Fun little fact. I just got to throw it out there. F1 movie.
Okay.
So with Team G, Apex G, what was it called?
Apex GP?
Apex GP. So now they are on the F1 game, okay? So you can play as Brad Pitt, Sonny Hayes, and what's the other guy's name? I can't even remember. Whatever they are. Here's the funny thing. Both racers are ranked higher than Lance Stroll in the game. I feel like.
Yeah.
I'm like, what a slap in the face.
Oh my God. Can you imagine being Lance Stroll? You've been racing your whole life. You got Daddy, got Aston Martin, and you got fictitious racers.
Yeah. He's like 77 and they're like 80 and 81. I'm like, this is what I'd be so mad if I was like, okay, well. Sorry, I had to bring that up.
That's kind of hilarious. That was a nice little nugget you brought to the program. So you're basically saying, all in all, kind of a boring race. You wanted more. It was Belgium, the rain.
Yeah.
You were hoping for more.
Yeah, this man right here was hoping for a wet race because he's the man in wet races. And they didn't give it to him.
That was my surprise for him. Is once I saw that rain and they were delaying it, like he's going to climb up. Didn't qualify great, but he's going to climb up into the points, and he didn't have it either. I mean, Bortoletto's begging to pass because he's faster than him.
Yeah, we still love him.
At least he's still handsome.
Is that all we got?
That is all we got for this one.
All we got
I got
for
a
you.
little dreamy.
He was
at
starting
the
to
end
blush.
of that
I'm glad his eyes. He was just lost in Nico's eyes right now.
Yes.
Oh,
So we will bring you some pre-race coverage for Hungary.
Hungary. Yep.
Are you excited for that one?
GP.
Do you normally like that one?
That's well.
Now it's hard to say anymore.
Yes. So last year's was super exciting, but come to the show and we'll kind of recap some of the stuff that happened last year that made it so exciting.
We'll break it down what's going to happen this year. Love you.
Follow us on YouTube at the United States of F1 and on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at United States F1. Join us next time on USF1. Like and subscribe. Copyright Brugman Media Limited 2025. Love ya.